Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday to you. I hope you had a great night last night. Listen, our three manners today are really, really important ones. I think they're all important, to be honest, but these three are really important. The first one talks about your body language. The body language is what you show without saying any words. So if I came on this video and I went, "Good morning, I have some things I need to share," you can tell I'm not happy, right? It feels like I might even be a little bit angry, whatever the case. Or if I'm sitting like this, "I need to talk for a minute. Let me talk to you. Be quiet and listen." You can tell I'm really grumpy and upset, right? So your body language says a lot about you without your voice even saying anything. Now, my voice adds to that and can make it worse, right? So we talk about body language for this next manner. It's manner number 13. And it says to not smack your lips, roll your eyes, and do those kind of things that show people disrespect. When you're talking to people, you want to make sure you're looking, you're listening, you're nodding along, taking everything in. And you don't want to be like putting your head down on your desk or like this. That looks really disrespectful and rude, as if that person that's talking doesn't even matter. So we want to make sure that our body language is telling people that we're with them, we're excited, we're glad to be in their presence or glad to be with them. And we want to make sure that we're tuned into people. The next one, again, kind of a body language thing, but it's more about kind of that stuff like that. The actual kind of words we say, or the words we use, or the noises we make. And it says not to moan or complain or give that negative body language whenever work is assigned to you. Because think about this for a second. You didn't learn to ride a bike by getting on the bike the first time, right? Or you didn't learn to play a piano by just pressing a key one time. It's taken a lot of practice for you to learn the things that you can do. Even going out and playing catch and catching a football, you've practiced a lot. And when you first started, you probably weren't even catching the ball. Your parent was throwing it to you, or a brother or sister was throwing it to you, and you dropped it every single time. Every time you dropped that football, but they kept passing it to you. And eventually you learn to catch it. Then you learn to catch it and bring it into you. Then you've learned to catch it up here instead of down here. So you just continue to progress and get better. And work at school is the same way. So just know that when your teachers give you work, it's practice. That's all it is. So you're going to mess up. You're going to make mistakes. And it's okay. We expect you to make some mistakes. That's why it's practice time. We no longer even collect grades during those times. We will let you know where you're at, if you're proficient or if you're struggling. We'll let you know that. But it's not being recorded anywhere. It's not going to hurt you. So just keep practicing. So when work is assigned, don't moan, don't complain, keep practicing. And the last one is really important too, because when a guest teacher comes to your classroom, we want to treat them the same as we would your regular teacher. We want to do all the things we've talked about: good eye contact, shaking hands, using sir or ma'am or their last name. We want to make sure that we're being respectful with our body language, the ones we just talked about today. And all the same rules that we have at school or that your teacher has for you in your classroom, all those things still apply. We still want to transition quickly, quietly, and orderly. We want to do all these things. So treat them like a real guest and make sure you know that they're going to do some things differently, and that's okay too, right? Because they're somebody different. So they might do things a little different. That's okay. But you do things the way that you know they're supposed to be done. So you go to line, quick, quiet, and orderly, right? All those same things, and treat that teacher with a lot of respect and be super nice. So here they are. Don't smack your lips, roll your eyes, or show any of that disrespectful body language. The 14th one is just know that work is practice. So again, we don't want to moan or complain or do anything like that way. It's practice that's going to make you better. And the last one is that when a guest teacher's in your classroom, that we want you to make sure you treat them with a lot of respect and follow the same rules and procedures of your classroom. All right? Have an awesome Wednesday today. We'll see you all later.